One of my frustrations has been that a lot of people who come into our court system only get out because they've died. And I was asked, well, what are you going to do? We want to know what kind of actions you will take. And so the first action that I think is important for us to focus on is supporting our youth, investing in our youth. One of the first things I would like to see implemented is more extracurricular activities, and in particular, extracurricular activities for every tribal member youth. And that doesn't matter to me whether it's karate or jujitsu or traditional dance or square dance or some kind of organized sports or horse centric activities, because we'll have a lot of horse people on our reservation, or if you want to be involved in music. But whatever those things are, we need to have them so that they fit with each one of our kids, so that they all can take part in these things in a way that is meaningful to them. Some of you may be wondering how this helps. Kids who have a lot more activities on their plate are less likely to get into trouble because they're too busy. It also provides more opportunities for them to meet people who look like them, who are doing constructive activities, and especially constructive activities with them. It makes it more meaningful for them. And studies have shown that when kids participate in a wide variety of extracurricular activities, they perform better academically and they have higher academic aspirations. So they want more and expect more from themselves. And they are also less likely to participate in risky behaviors, and it boosts their self esteem and it makes them more resilient people. Economically speaking, this could also produce additional income for people in sort of the world of side gigs. So you could either teach a class because you have a talent in playing piano or jujitsu or some trail riding horses that you would like to teach kids to ride. That's one thing that you could do. You could also run clubs that kids could participate in, and there would be a little bit of money that goes along with it. So there's an added bonus in that respect. As far as the kids are concerned, this gives them the opportunity to change their behavior to fit whatever activities they really want to participate in, regardless what those activities are. Again, maybe what they want to do is take some drama classes on the side, or learn how to do storyboarding, and we can find a club or some classes that will fit with what their interests are so that we can connect them with that. And this also gives parents the ability to divert funds to other activities or to something else where the tribe is now paying for these things for our youth, and the parents then can use that either to enroll their kids in a couple of additional activities, or they could use it for something else. And in any case, that family is better off. Of course, the next question is how do we support these activities? One of the ways that we could support it is through Wells Dam funding. The Wells Dam, as I understand it, was supposed to have been dedicated to the elders and the youth, so we could use that funding to cover these kinds of extracurricular activities. We could also use maybe some of the funds from the Colville fuels or other taxation dollars. The other thing that we could consider is the court assessed costs or fines. Right now, there are money paid into the court for court costs, and those costs are supposed to help the court get back some of the costs that they bear when they are running the court. And then there are fines, and those fines should be coming back to the government. And the government can do with those funds what they think they need to do. And one of those things is how do we prevent crime? We invest more into our youth so that they have other activities, and we can, prevent them from ever ending up in the court system. So in the economic world, they would call that, a way that you can deal with an externality. And I think that would be a beautiful thing to do with the fines that go into the court right now, because otherwise they don't have any special purpose. And that is one of the things that I think is important, that when people pay money into the court, those funds should benefit the people that are supposed to be protected by the court. So this is one thing that we could consider. And as a last resort, I think we could look for grant funding or other sources like that to cover these costs. Hey, and if you listened to this far, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you will consider giving me your vote. Thanks.